What if I told you World War III almost began without a single shot fired? No invasion, no missiles, no declaration of war, just a military exercise. In November 1983, NATO ran a drill called Able Archer 83. The Soviet Union believed it was real. Nuclear forces went on alert. Bombers armed, missiles prepared, and the world came closer to nuclear war than most people will ever know. To understand Able Archer, we need context. 1983 was a tense year. The Cold War wasn't calm, it was paranoid. Why? The US deployed Pershing II missiles in Europe. NATO adopted aggressive nuclear strategies. President Reagan called the USSR the evil empire. Trust was almost gone. Every radar blip mattered. Every troop movement was watched. Fear ruled decisions. Years before Able Archer, the USSR launched Operation RYAN to detect signs of an imminent US nuclear attack. Soviet spies monitored sudden blood donations, emergency evacuations, odd lighting changes in government buildings, unusual military communications. They expected war. So when NATO announced Able Archer 83, they didn't see a drill. They saw confirmation of their worst fear. Able Archer was a NATO command post exercise. But unlike other drills, this one was different. It simulated a full escalation, from conventional war to nuclear launch. New elements made it terrifyingly realistic. Encrypted communications, never used before. High-level political leaders participating. Realistic nuclear command language. Movement of actual forces. To NATO, it was modernization. To the Soviets, it looked like the final rehearsal before war. As Able Archer progressed, Soviet intelligence panicked. They believed NATO was hiding a real attack in a drill. The response was immediate. Nuclear-capable aircraft armed with real warheads. Missile units on high alert. Bombers in East Germany and Poland ready to launch. The terrifying truth: NATO had no idea this was happening. This wasn't speculation. Declassified reports confirmed. Soviet commanders thought a strike was possible. Some units were minutes from launch readiness. The danger wasn't intention. The danger was misinterpretation. A radar glitch. A misunderstood order. A nervous officer. Any mistake could trigger irreversible nuclear war. The world was balanced on human judgment. So why didn't the missiles launch? Soviet analysts noticed something odd. No evacuation of Western leaders. No sudden civilian defense measures. No final escalation signals. Doubts grew. Maybe this was just a drill. Able Archer concluded. NATO stood down, and the Soviets followed. The crisis ended, and the public never knew. Later, US intelligence realized the truth. The USSR had been far more fearful than assumed. NATO exercises could provoke disaster. Able Archer changed thinking at the highest level. It influenced arms control discussions, communication improvements, the eventual easing of Cold War tensions. Lesson: the Cold War could end the world by accident. History remembers wars that were fought, but the most dangerous moments are the ones that almost happened. Able Archer 83 wasn't a battle. It was a misunderstanding. And misunderstandings in a nuclear world can be fatal. If this story shocked you, subscribe to the Conflict Archive. Comment below. Should military drills ever simulate nuclear war, or is the risk too high?